Long as I can pull it up and it don't have this message on mine.
Yeah, it don't show on this end, so hopefully we good. Let's pray with these technical difficulties.
Woo!
All right. What up, y'all? This is Ladies with KeKe. My name is Dana B.
I am Cassie J, and I'm tired.
We're laughing because we reviewed 2 and 3, but we were like almost done.
We were doing 2.
And it just stopped, and there's no way to capture it.
I gotta work through technical difficulties. I don't want to do this on my free time.
Well, this is getting technical up in here. So, look, we're not going back and doing episode 2 again. So,
if it didn't capture it, I'm so sorry, you guys. The reason why we did not do Real Housewives of Potomac episode 2 is because Instagram. Blame them.
Well, the quick thing about it, most of it was blah, 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 blah. The main thing was they had a dinner for Ashley. They had a dinner for Ashley. They invited everybody. Candace finally gets there. Everyone bombarding her, talking about, oh, you need to apologize to Ashley. And then Candace felt ganged up on. She basically doubled down what she was saying, and she was not going to apologize. And then Monique was expressing why she was upset that Charisse was there.
Yeah, because it picked up this episode actually with that Candace saying she will not apologize to Ashley while she has an audience.
Well, she did. I will say that Candace did apologize to Monique about
she did, because she was like, she was not aware that their beef was that serious, but her apology was kind of like, well, I'm sorry for whatever I did type thing.
Yeah, but Monique seemed like she received it.
She said,
even not truthfully, I can relate to how Monique feels, because I received the apology. I just didn't really. I don't forgive that. It's like that trust. When you break the trust, it's hard to get it back.
Right. And
so that's why I feel that's just my experience. When I had this type of thing happen to me, it's like, that did ruin a friendship.
Candace says that Charisse is a good friend, and she felt that the beef is so old and stale and in the back of the pantry, and that it was not that serious. Yeah. And I was just like, you can't tell somebody how they should feel and how quickly they should get over something. Exactly. If that was the problem, then she's entitled to her feelings.
And that's exactly what happened to me. My friend was like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. And then I was questioning me. It's like, maybe I do need to drop it.
Like, maybe I need to get over this.
Yeah, maybe it's something wrong with me. And then it's like, I'm not going to talk about it anymore because I don't want to seem like I'm,
holding on.
Holding on to. But then after a while, you can't lie to yourself.
Right.
That's all I was doing, was lying to myself. I can't do it. So it's like, no, it's principle. I don't care how big or small it is. I don't like this person. I don't fuck with them. I don't fuck with them. I don't care if it happened last week or 2 years ago.
Right.
If you're my friend, you give me the heads up.
Right.
Period. And if you don't, then I'm questioning our friendship.
And that's what happened. With that situation, it was like Monique realized that maybe Candace is not the friend she thought that she was. Candace felt like maybe Monique is not the friend that she thought that she had. Candace agreed to apologize to Ashley at a later time. So they all did a little toast, and they was like, we're going to toast to, moving forward and so on and so forth. Candace threw a little shade, talking some, because Wendy was kind of like, what we toasting to? And she made a little shade, kind of some, we're toasting to Ashley's happiness. And I was like,
then why come there if it's Ashley
for her anyway?
You know what I mean? So it's like, but again, the way that they did it is why she had her guards up though too. It's a lot. This show is kind of weird, their relationships, because honestly,
they are worse than Atlanta.
They really are. They are flip-floppers. Because literally, episode 1, Candace and Monique, oh my God, girl, yes, that outfit, you doing it, yes. And now they at odds because of that one situation. I could see I wish that Monique did talk to Candace privately about how she felt about Charisse being there.
How did you feel about after they left, the little brief audio that we heard between them two?
that basically they were putting on for the cameras, and then it got real.
Cause she was like, "No, you bitch, you." I was like, "Oh."
Now, who said that? Was that Candace that said that?
Yeah.
She was like, "I'm done with you. No, you're not a real friend." And I'm just like,
she was like, cause Monique was like, "We're gonna talk about this, but we're gonna talk about this off camera."
Right. I feel like though Monique should have done that before the dinner.
And that's when Candace was like, I realize now that Monique is the type of person that acts one way in front of people, but then acts another way when people aren't around. And that's not the kind of friend I want to have around. But I'm like, Candace, you are the same way though.
I don't like Candace. I don't. She is very juvenile. She has a loud mouth.
Yeah, I hadn't liked Candace since she came on the scene.
I didn't watch. She came last season, right?
No, it's been 2 seasons, I think.
Okay, I think I missed 2 seasons then. I remember vaguely when she first.
Because last season is when she threw the knife and stuff. I think the season before that was when she came on getting married and stuff.
So that's when I was vaguely watching it, and then last season I didn't watch it at all. And then now it's like, and even when I see her doing stuff outside the show, I don't like Candace. Like,
yeah, I don't care for her.
And it's like, girl, only because you say it don't mean it's right.
Mm-mm.
You know,
she got those mommy issues. Her mama really messed her up. Because her mama's a psychiatrist, and her mama really messed her up. Yeah. She needs to see somebody besides her mother. You can't get ill from your mama. You need to see somebody else.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Let's see. You got the audio. Ashley and Michael go clothes shopping for the Sip and See.
And Ashley was saying that she was having some sexual discomforts since having the baby, some more TMI. But it was just kind of like she was, I guess, trying to express that how things have changed now since she's had the baby and how her relationship has changed with Michael.
Right.
And I was like,
even that relationship is weird too.
It's always been weird since day one.
Because he's more of a sugar daddy, aka
than a husband.
Yeah.
That's how their relationship tends to come across.
I feel like maybe she's his beard. You know what I mean? When a man's really on the down low and you have to
He's sexually fluid.
Well, but you can't be sexually fluid and you have a wife. Unless you know. Now, some people open like
that's what I'm saying. I think that maybe she might be okay with it.
He's just real sloppy with it. I feel like he's real sloppy. I don't need you to be.
That's what liquor do.
At with my friends' husbands.
Liquor do it. Because it seems like it. Shut up, Erica.
I know, right?
It seems like it happens usually when he's drinking. Like the stuff tends to come out when the show is going when he's drinking.
So we'll see about that. I don't know.
I'm not okay with it. I need you to be for me and for me only. I can't do it.
I mean, here's the thing. If they have an arrangement.
True.
Cool.
What works for you works for you.
Exactly.
Like, you know, what works for Will and Jada work for them. It don't work for everybody.
Exactly. It doesn't.
Like, it don't work for me.
I actually needs to get someone younger.
I mean, she got her baby now. She's happy.
I hope so.
Look, I'm about to say she seems happy.
I hope so.
She do. Now, back to Black Girl Magic, Wendy.
Wait, before Wendy,
I want to get to the happy.
I know, real quick, Robin comes over to Giselle's house and they're talking about how they're both back with their exes.
But Robin never left hers.
Well, they got divorced.
So yeah, but she really never left.
They both divorced their exes, and now they're back together.
Yeah.
So all right. So then we meet Wendy and her family, honey. Yes, she is definitely Black Girl Magic.
Yes.
Yes. She's they showed that she's teaching the kids Igbo.
Yes.
Which I believe is a Nigerian language.
Dialect.
Like it's like language. Because I'm thinking about language or the dialect. I don't know, but they're learning Igbo. She's
I think that is
overachiever.
Beautiful. If you have if you're from any other country, ethnic group, and you have a native language, I think that it's important for you to teach your children your native language.
Yeah.
And your culture. Please don't, deprive your kids of that. Don't, I think
Americanized.
It's a shame. Yeah, to for them to
you need to know
not get to experience that.
Yeah, you need to know your roots. But yeah, she got it going on, honey. She's a doctor,
she do.
Political commentator. Her husband's a lawyer. She does a whole bunch of stuff. Like, she does it all.
She does it all. PhDs out of here. She is getting folks together. Now, what I was saying before, I didn't want it to come up. This is what you want to see on these shows when you're seeing women of color, people of color. You want to see that these people out here established, educated, accomplished. I don't have a problem with you having quote unquote fights if you're having a smart fight. If you're, I don't care about you reading somebody intelligently, but you don't have to cuss them out. You don't have to be shady as far as, being two-faced and all that stuff. Because it happens in real life every day. We do it every day. Just don't do the typical love and hip hop stuff. Like, I don't want to see that when you got.
Truthfully, that's not even real
people.
life. The whole love and hip hop fight.
Thank you.
Even like the Real Housewives of Atlanta, the first thing, bitch. It's like, that's not
right. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to see that when you're dealing with people of this caliber. Like, it's like, please don't. Please.
Well, truth, that's what I remember the first season. Like, that's all they talked about, is making sure they have their pearls and their etiquette, and you know what I mean. But my thing is, it's cool to be overachiever, but still got to be human. That's why I like Wendy's. Like, yeah, she's an overachiever. I know she's overachiever, but she's achieved a lot, which is great. But it's like, she's still human.
Right.
Of the day. So.
I don't want you to be like the Grand Dame over there.
Yeah. Even she knew, like, she had to stop the act.
That's what I'm saying. Like, come on now. Come back down to earth.
Honey. I don't know where she's at, but they tried to keep this show give as much integrity. I do that with Bunny.
Yes, that was the word I was looking for. I just want them to conduct themselves with some integrity. I get it that, you guys gonna have disagreements, and sometimes when you have a disagreement, you might say some choice words every once in a while, but that don't have to be every word.
Yeah.
In every argument.
Don't be a Nene. Don't be a Nene.
Thank you.
Because Nene don't know how to argue.
That baby don't know. You know how she argue.
Right. That's all she does is yell, and then when the yelling don't work, she quits.
She'll get that purse. She gone.
So
Giselle has her birthday dinner with the family and the ex-husband.
Yeah.
The little boat dinner.
Yeah, they had a little boat. And it's weird how they've been divorced for 12 years, but he has been in every birthday party.
Yeah, they've always had a dinner. And then the kids
together. It was really awkward. The
kids are not here for this.
Here's what I feel. Looking from outside looking in. I feel like, they love their parents. However,
I don't love you together.
They don't think that their dad is good enough to be with their mom.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I don't love you
all
together.
That hurt that they witnessed the cheating and the lies, and now it's like
they seen their
looking
mom.
at their mom like, really?
Yeah.
Go back with him? Really?
Right.
But they still love their father, but it's like, I feel like he cannot just shower with gifts.
Right.
He needs to
win them back.
He needs to show that he's a better man, a changed man. Mm-hmm. You can't just, it was cute. He gave the girls their partnership.
In a restaurant.
They announced they start a new restaurant, which is nice, which is a good business for, young. It's like, it's better to give them their own business than buying them a Bentley car.
Some money.
You know what I mean? But that's nice. However, it has to come, you have to show action. Not just, I'm buying you this, I'm taking you here. Show that you're really about the family. And I feel like they're not putting on, they're not going to fake it. They're like, no.
That oldest one especially, she's like,
Grace had a little tood, honey. She
said that like this.
Okay. You would have thought that man was a stranger.
That's how I felt. Cause when I watched it in the beginning, I was like, is that not their dad? I really thought like that was not their real dad. I was like, is this not their real dad? It's like this a stepdad or something?
Sure. You would have thought the way that they acting, but at the end of the day, deep down, I feel like they don't want their dad is not good enough for their mom because of all the stuff that happened.
Because they were there, like you said, and they seen their mom probably cry, and they seen her go through all this hurt. And it's just like
that one. She's the oldest,
right? She's been there the longest, so I seen it all. So yeah, he gonna have to come. He gonna have to come correct. He gonna have to come a little harder than that because that is not gonna work.
Honestly, I wish that Giselle. I know a lot of them. All the girls like, oh, where's Jamal? I don't need to see Jamal and Giselle together. I don't need it.
Like you don't want them together at all?
No, like on the show. Like if y'all together, cool, do that over there. But when
we don't have to witness it
together, it's so cringy. It's like
it is a little awkward because like even when they were talking right there, like when the girls went to the restroom and they were sitting there talking, it was just like she was like, "Oh, so it's your job to make me happy? That's what you're supposed to do." Like their conversation seems like
force.
Do you want to be here with him?
Exactly. It's like okay, it's just weird. I don't like it, so I don't need it.
It's like this. Okay,
girl.
It's like we your homegirls and we sitting here watching you like.
It's like I don't want to be here. I want to leave. I don't.
Girl, let's go to the bathroom too.
Yeah, that everyone
can talk to you. Girl, you sure you good with this?
I don't know. Okay. We'll see. Hopefully that they are happy, but it's just cringy to watch. So then Ashley has her sip and see.
Listen, Dean looks like his daddy.
Yes, you have discussed this before. Yes, Dean does look like his daddy.
Dean looks like his daddy.
Well, you know, he's a baby, so we'll see how he turns out to be. Probably like a young Michael.
Jesus.
So Monique discusses her issues with Candace, and then Candace arrives.
I respect Ashley for being honest and letting Candace know when she got there.
I cannot with Erica.
We gonna kick Erica out. I respect Ashley for letting Candace know when she got there that we were talking about you behind your back.
Yeah.
But it wasn't, she was like, we were talking about the dinner and we were talking about you behind your back. Because I will say, you know, that was Ashley's thing always. Like she was always trying to be open and honest with everybody, letting everybody know when we were talking, but her delivery was always poor.
Right. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. Yeah.
And that's why people always thought that she was messy. They was like, you so dang old messy.
Yeah.
And it's not that. She was just like, I don't want anybody to feel like we're talking behind your back. We're being shady. So I'm letting you know I said this while you weren't here.
Yeah.
So she's like, once again, we were talking about the dinner. You came up, of course. So we're all here. Let's talk about it.
Right.
Together.
So before they get into that little argument, because Monique and Candace get into it again, Wendy, when she arrives, it's funny. I don't know how I feel about this. Wendy is getting annoyed with Karen because Karen keeps acting like she don't know
her.
Oh, it's nice to meet you. Now that will piss me off. It's like there's no nice to meet you. You've met me before.
Right.
Just say hello. Now, oh, it's nice to meet you. That will piss me off. Because that's like it's like a backhanded, you know, type of compliment type of thing. It's like, bitch.
Yeah.
Who do you think you are? Talking about it's nice to meet you. Yeah. How many times? 5 times? 8 times?
How many times will I have to? But it's not even that. I wish she would. She not gonna do it though. It's like just tell her that you don't like her.
Yeah, you know damn well Karen ain't gonna do that.
And that's why I said that. She's not gonna do it. But that's why she's doing that because she don't like her. But I don't know what it is that she don't like.
The thing about it though, Karen said in the her little confessions, like, you know, I'm not a fan of her.
Right, she said, I'm not impressed.
Yeah, that's what she said, I'm not impressed.
Girl, what you not impressed by?
I'm not impressed. I'm very impressed with Wendy.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm not trying to compare your life to her life. However,
Because that's
done way more.
That is apples to a watermelon, girl.
Has a PhD, doctor. You're not impressed, girl. Bye.
I'm like, what did she do that was not impressive?
Maybe because she's everything that Karen ain't.
And won't ever be.
Karen is a kept woman.
Well kept.
That she finally got a business on. I ain't trying to read Karen, I like Karen, but still.
I was about to say, wasn't Karen your girl?
Yeah, I know. I don't like that part. Don't be that.
I don't like you shading somebody for no reason. Now that's something I will say. I never like somebody shading somebody for no reason. Well, you gotta have a reason Giselle that you don't like them.
Giselle does that all the time.
That's why I don't like Giselle.
But we'll see how that relationship goes. I can't wait to see Wendy read somebody for filth.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be so. It's going to be
juicy.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, all right. So Sharice Ribes actually did tell Monique that she was inviting Sharice. That's what you're supposed to do.
What your friend tells you, I'm letting you know, girl. Oh, girl, gonna be in the building.
That is precisely why I be asking who's gonna be there. Yes. I need to know,
so I need to wear my sneakers or my heels.
Sometimes I might not want that energy. It's like, no, I'm not coming because I don't want that energy around me. It is what it is. People don't ever get upset when people ask who's gonna be there. There's a reason for that. That's a very important reason.
Because they know we got mutual friends.
That is better than asking what's the dress theme. Who's gonna be there? It should be number one.
Yeah, what's the attire? What's the dress code?
And who's gonna be there? Same breath.
Yes. What's the dress code? What's the food? What's the menu? Cause I need nobody to eat before I come.
True.
Who cooking? I ain't eating.
So yeah, Monique and Candace get into it, which is kind of weird. I don't know.
What, Monique?
Yeah, because it's like, all right, Candace did apologize.
She did, but you still holding on to the fact that you feel like she wasn't a good friend to you.
Yeah.
And you don't feel like she's a good friend anymore. But this was one of them situations this is what kind of made me mad about that whole little situation. It was one of them things where you go up for people and then now everybody got quiet. It's like, well, yeah, girl, I don't like her either. And yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, she do that. And it's like, everybody agrees with me and everybody's like, and don't y'all agree with me?
That's precisely why.
Now, Robin and Giselle was just over there in the Amen corner with you. Now, when you confronting her, now you
know the little. They don't. Only people that they will voice their concerns about is for themselves. Giselle for Robin and Robin for Giselle. And that's it.
I'm saying, like, now, why you didn't say you was just agreeing with me?
Have that same energy. Keep that same energy, but they don't. I don't get these ladies, but Giselle. Candace leaves because she was too much.
She was like, I'm not doing this. I'm leaving. This is not the time for this.
But that's when she leaves. That's when Giselle want to say Candace is a 30-year-old in a 14-year-old body. She's a child.
Now Wendy did stand up for her because Wendy was like, I mean, what is the problem? Like, because Sharice came in and, Sharice is sitting there and they was like, well, what is the problem? Like, she was like, can you give me some history, some facts behind this? Like, what did she do? What is the problem? Hello? Because right now, it just seemed like, again, y'all attacking her.
Karen did stick up also for.
She did. Because that's like a daughter, another daughter, second daughter to her type.
She had her speak at the damn.
Right.
She feels honored and she has to stick up for her. She's like my little.
Somebody that worships me. Yes.
Yes. So yeah, Ashley then goes running after Candace.
Yes.
Which is really interesting because they had a beef initially.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about them going and talking outside, which leaves everybody else inside.
Yeah, so
that's
Giselle wants to try to resolve the situation with Sharice and Monique.
And Monique does the same thing that Ashley does and leaves. Which pissed me off, which made me Monique is the only one that I have a slight interest in besides Wendy. I'm all here for Wendy. And then I was like, Monique, you just lost, like, you're hanging on by a thread with me now.
She keeps saying, you know, I'm not going to speak on it. That's just degrading for me even to, repeat what
rehash
she did. Or, you know, I'm not here for her. I'm not talking about Sharice.
She's like, oh, my car is outside.
She keeps saying that, but it's just like.
And Sharice is over here, and then Sharice pissed me off too, because she's over here talking about, I don't know what the problem is. And Giselle's like, so you telling me you have no idea whatsoever.
I would ask, see what she says. She's probably gonna lie, because I guess Sharice is a liar. And
clearly.
And then I would be done with it. It's like, you know what? I don't like that. Don't lie to me.
She said it with a straight face. I don't know what's wrong with her. I don't know. I didn't know we had an issue. I don't know what's going on.
I was thinking we had an issue because y'all didn't speak at Candace's event. So obviously,
where have you ever been and your friends see you and don't speak to you?
Y'all in a whole room of people, y'all circles right here. You talk to everyone but Monique. And you talking about
or you didn't even go up to why would you not go up to your friend? Because it's possible that your friend did not see you. It was a lot of people. It's possible your friend didn't see you. But where would you ever be in a room where your friend is and you wouldn't go? Where would you go when you see Erica and you don't go speak to Erica?
Right.
Or vice versa. Not gonna happen.
I don't see why. I would love to know, like, why Sharice is lying on people. Or
she's trying to get on the show.
This is what I heard. I don't want to hear, this is what I heard. This is what I heard. I just repeated what I heard. Just like, if you're my friend, why are you spreading this rumor around?
Why are you spreading any rumor, period, let alone that?
Exactly. Sharice, I'm done with Sharice, honestly. I kind of don't feel that bad that Monique left because she didn't want to talk to Sharice, because it's like, I'm not going to waste my energy, But
then, Giselle made a comment on something. You getting mad and you're doing the same thing Ashley, you're getting mad about the same thing Ashley just did.
Candace.
This is two different. Candace, this is two different things though, because you wanted me to confront somebody about something that was. This is a different conversation between me and Sharice. The rumor versus me asking you to apologize to me for inviting somebody that spreaded something. That's two different conversations. Yeah.
I agree.
Now, when Ashley and Candace was outside talking, and she was like trying to comfort her, she said, I would have never thought that you would be comforting me out of all people. She was like, I don't want you out here with your breast lactating, go back to your party. And she was like, well, no, I just want to make sure you're okay. I don't want you out here. Ashley was being, to me, very genuine.
Right.
And she was like, I really do feel like that. She was like, Candace made the comment, oh, I do want us to talk. And she was like, well, let's do it now while we're here right now.
And
this
then
one pissed me off.
Because she was like, no,
later.
Time.
She's never going to do it. She's never going to sit down with her.
It's like, we're by ourselves. The topic's hot.
If you were genuine about it, you would have sat down then, because that was the opportune time.
Exactly.
The emotions are high.
So what do you want to do? Wait till you have your story right? Or
that's exactly what it is.
No.
I gotta talk to my team. Yeah. Get my lines together.
She should have because now they're perfect opportunity. For one, Ashley was out there to make sure you're okay, so you know that you're at a genuine place.
It's open.
So two, you should have been like, I apologize for all that I've done.
I see that
she would have been more. She would have received it because she's in that space right now, and you could have kept it going. But it's like, just like you said before, Candace wants things at her time, and it does not work.
And that's not fair.
It's not.
And I feel like what I was saying earlier, I said, if Ashley would have started to apologize to her, if she would have started off was like, well, I just want to say that I'm sorry, for the things I did. I think Candace would have let her do it and still would have been like, I appreciate you saying that, and it really does mean a lot to me. And I think that we really should still talk, a little bit. Like, she would have still not apologized to her.
No.
She still wouldn't have.
No.
And I don't like that.
Because she doesn't want to be accountable. But you want like people to be accountable for things that they do for you, or do to you.
It doesn't
like work. Her. Life doesn't work that way. No. Candace was, for one, what all these tweets basically were set up the tweet that she was saying, whatever. She got Twitter fingers.
Yes.
Ashley said her legs, her
she was birthing a child.
Open while you're spewing all this nasty stuff. And even, let's be clear on something. There's nothing that is above you being the bigger person. Say congratulations. I know we're not in a good place, but congratulations, because childbirth is something serious.
Yes.
Like,
she couldn't do that. She could not do that. I can't.
And the fact that Ashley is running after her because she was upset, she's better than me.
I wouldn't. I'd be like this.
Goodbye.
So what was he talking about?
Child, call me Petty LaBelle then.
I'm like, can somebody make sure that she gets home, because I don't want anything to happen to her while she was leaving my premises. Okay. All right.
So yeah, then come back and Sharice keeps talking about she don't know why Monique doesn't talk to her. Like, well, Sharice, did you ever reach out to her? Call her?
And she's just like, I mean, last time I talked to her was at the party, you know, the same party. Like, you know,
now she want to act dumb.
I'm
not here for Sharice. Sharice, I don't want to see Sharice anymore.
I don't want her.
Tired. She better not come on no trips.
Nothing. No. I don't need it.
I'm good with Sharice. We don't need no other people. We got Wendy now. We're gonna get to know her.
Yes.
Trying to figure out this balance of these friendships, because it is flippy floppy. 1 minute they're cool, 1 minute they're not.
Right.
It's a lot going on with this show. I'm trying to keep it together with this show. Yes. Because it is a lot.
It is. I agree. It's just
so fake. It's so fake. There's no way in the world. Like, 1 second y'all hate each other, next second y'all love each other, then 2 seconds after that, then y'all don't like each other no more.
Now y'all not friends no more.
I'm so confused. So we know that Candace and Monique end up fighting.
Yes, but I heard about that before the show even came on.
Yeah, they've been talking about that.
So it was something like Candace didn't go along with the plan that they had before the show. It was some old tomfoolery. So yeah, you guys, we're gonna
what were you saying? Finish.
Push through.
We're gonna try. We're gonna try, y'all. So until next time. Bye, guys.